It's Friday, January 10. This is the news on PBCJ. I am Simone Absalom. The 40th staging of the National Leadership Prayer Breakfast, NLPB, will focus on healing and the restorative power of peace. The staple event will take place on Thursday, January 16 at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel in Kingston and will have as a guest speaker Bishop Conrad Pitkin, Custos of St. James. Chairman of the NLPB committee, Reverend Stanley Clark, made the announcements at a press briefing in Kingston on Thursday.
The breakfast will be preceded by a week of prayer, during which leaders in various sectors of the society will be prayed for on selected days. We urge all leaders to adopt an intentional approach to achieving such an objective. The prayers will concentrate on leadership in religious sector, private sector, family leaders, agricultural sector, public sector, educational, student, young emerging leaders in communities, and the political sector.
Each year, proceeds from the prayer breakfast go toward a select institution or charity. Reverend Clark spoke of this year's intended beneficiary.
The project for 2020 is the Violence Prevention Alliance, VPA, Child Resilience Program, which offers a range of child protection and child development services for children at risk in the most vulnerable communities.
The Victoria Mutual Group has supported the NLPB for 35 years and remains the main financial backers of the event. VM Foundation manager Nakita West called on the nation to support the breakfast.
Economies cannot thrive when there is no peace, and we cannot raise healthy families when there is no peace. So we urge all Jamaicans to join with the National Leadership Prayer Breakfast in this year's focus. In our own spaces, we all can pursue the power of peace. We can influence each other and be the ripple effect that this nation needs and impact our society greatly. The VM Foundation and the VM Group on a whole recognizes and accepts our responsibility to play our part in contributing not only financially or to the financial well-being of our nation, but it is also looking at our social and spiritual needs of our nation.
The National Leadership Prayer Week will begin with a Thanksgiving ceremony on Sunday, January 12, 2020 at the Waltham Park New Testament Church, 65 Waltham Park Road, commencing at 8 a.m. Private Sector Organization of Jamaica President Keith Duncan says the group is seeking to forge partnerships with the government and non-governmental organizations to funnel resources into underserved communities as part of efforts to reduce crime. Speaking at Thursday's launch of the PSOJ's 2020-2022 strategy at the organization's head office in New Kingston, Mr. Duncan noted that the level of crime and violence in Jamaica has over the years risen to crisis proportions. Mr. Duncan said data indicates that there are at least 31 underserved communities contributing to over 70% of Jamaica's crime statistics, and against this background cited the need for greater PSOJ intervention through collaborative corporate social responsibility efforts to direct much-needed resources into these areas. Among the other areas on which the PSOJ will be placing strategic focus over the next 2 years are human capital development, ease of doing business, increasing direct investments, corruption, and environmental sustainability. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is urging citizens not to provide support to criminals. His appeal came at the 15th annual national gathering of Heal the Family, Heal the Nation church service at the National Arena on Wednesday.
I appeal to the nation. Don't create an environment of support for the criminals who are close to you in proximity. Don't give them succor. Don't support them. Be smart about what you're doing. Share information. Share information.
Prime Minister Holness outlined a community-centric approach as a key strategy of the Secure Jamaica plan.
In the coming months, you will be seeing rolled out elements of the plan, including the equipment of the police, including greater equipment to assist us with public order and traffic management. And we will continue to use, as far as possible, the zones of special operations and the states of public emergency. We will arrest the crime situation, and we will do it without abusing anyone's rights.
Mr. Holness nonetheless expressed confidence that through partnerships with the church and other key stakeholders, the country can break the back of crime. 10 children suffering from various cardiac conditions are undergoing corrective surgeries at the Bustamante Hospital for Children this week during a Chain of Hope's medical mission to the island. The 18-member team from the United Kingdom UK-based charity has been performing the life-saving procedures at the hospital in St. Andrew since Monday. Included are 2 specialist cardiac surgeons, 1 anesthetist, 3 intensivists, 1 perfusionist, 7 intensive care unit nurses, 1 biomedical engineer, and 3 administrative staff from the UK, Norway, Denmark, Italy, Canada, and the United States. They will be at the hospital until Friday. The surgeries, which are valued at between $50,000 and $100,000, are being provided free of cost. Speaking with JIS at the Bustamante Hospital on Wednesday, Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said the Chain of Hope is an invaluable partner. He noted that some 243 lives have been saved through procedures performed at the facility since its opening in 2017. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says anti-harassment initiatives and security measures will be implemented at Port Royal, Kingston to ensure a safe and hassle-free environment for tourists. Mr. Holness was speaking at a meeting with representatives from the Port Authority of Jamaica, the Urban Development Corporation, the security forces and other stakeholders regarding the development of Port Royal at Jamaica House on Wednesday. A cruise port terminal is being developed at the historic town of Port Royal, creating a platform for a thriving cruise destination. The first vessel is slated to dock later this month. Port Royal is one of the most fascinating locations in the entire Caribbean, with well over 500 years of incredible history, full of the most interesting characters to have ever lived. The development of the area also involves restoration of key monuments in the historic town. The Port Authority of Jamaica is leading the development of the project. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says complimentary coffee tasting for visitors arriving at Jamaica's cruise ship ports will commence on Friday when the Norwegian Bliss docks in Ocherius, St. Anne. The minister noted that this forms part of plans to increase the presence of Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee within the tourism market arrangements. He was speaking at the launch of the 3rd annual Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee Festival at the Knutsford Court Hotel in New Kingston on Thursday. The event, being hosted under the ministry's Gastronomy Tourism Network, is Jamaica's flagship coffee festival. The coffee festival is slated for March 21 in Newcastle St. Andrew and is expected once again to bring together local stakeholders, international coffee connoisseurs and other interests. Motorists traveling along the recently upgraded 3 miles corridor in St. Andrew should experience improvement in the flow of traffic following the commission of traffic signals earlier this week. The National Works Agency, NWA, says the lights will remain a permanent fixture at the Spanish Town Road Marcus Garvey intersection of the roadway. A double-tier overpass bridge has been constructed at 3 miles as part of the Hagley Park Road Improvement Project. The traffic signals will only affect motor vehicles at ground level. In an interview with JIS, Senior Communications Officer of the NWA, Ramona Lawson, said the traffic signals will help to facilitate the safe movement of motorists and pedestrians while maintaining order on the road. The U.S. $56 million Hagley Park Road Improvement Project is designed to significantly improve traffic flow in the corporate area. The U.S. dollar on Thursday, January 9, ended trading at $135.03, up by 90 cents. And that's according to the Bank of Jamaica's daily exchange trading summary. The Canadian dollar is being traded at 105 Jamaican dollars 46 cents, up from 104.29 cents, while the British pound sterling ended trading at $177.12, up from $173.45. And now for our weekly culinary trails, we'll learn how to make smoothies. Everyone knows about your basic fruits and vegetable smoothies, those creamy pureed filling drinks. You can add an array of various spices, herbs, superfoods, and other health foods. The possibilities are endless.
Hi, my name is Leonard Christian. I'm from Central Smoothie, and today I will be preparing a granola punch for you guys. In the granola punch, you get the protein powder, the granola mostly, oats, banana, and almond milk. Come on. Frozen banana instead. Less than a minute. Ready.
So why should you drink smoothies? They're healthy. You'll get your daily allowance of fruits and vegetables. Also, they're quick and easy. Make your own nutrient-dense smoothie. It doesn't take as long as preparing most meals. It gives you time for other things.
Today, I'm going to do for you our special strawberry crush. That includes banana, pineapple, strawberry, and protein. We'll be using the way strawberry flavored protein today. Orange juice. 1 banana. Strawberries, depending on if you're a strawberry lover. To that, we'll add half a scoop of protein. and a scoop of ice.
I just love a good fruit smoothie. Let's see if Jamaicans are into the idea of thick blended fruits and veggies.
So what's your favorite smoothie?
Strawberry banana.
Wow. Do you think Jamaicans are really into this smoothie thing, or you think it's something that's catching on but not quite much?
For persons who, believe in like being healthy, then yes. It's not really about like a trend thing. Some people really take it seriously. Like for me, I love strawberry banana or strawberry, or even the pumpkin seed.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And it's refreshing, especially when you're hot. You know Jamaica is hot. So when you're hot, you go, you add a smoothie. It cools you down because you have the ice taste and the fruit taste. And yeah, it's good like that.
What's your favorite smoothie?
Power punch.
What's in a power punch smoothie?
Protein, granada, oats, soy milk, I think, and fruit, banana. Yes, I see. It fills you up for the day, so it's very good.
Next time you're in Halfway Tree, check out the smoothie stand in Central Plaza or OJ's Smoothies in Crossroads, right by Harmon Barracks. In regional news, the Ministry of Labour and Immigration says the process to install border management and electronic visa system at ports of entry throughout the British Virgin Islands is scheduled to start Monday, January 13. According to Labour and Immigration Minister Vincent Wheatley, the initiative is a historic one. He's quoted saying, "It will change the way we think about the borders of the British Virgin Islands and how we protect them. As I previously stated, I think this project is very important for the Immigration Department and for the territory as a whole." End quote. Once the new system, which costs more than $6 million is in place, transactions at ports of entry are expected to be conducted swiftly and will allow authorities through real-time technology to properly prepare for persons such as celebrities or criminals coming through the territory. In sports, we opened the innings with cricket as West Indies defeated Ireland by 1 wicket in the second day-night one-day international of the 3-match series at the Kingston Oval on Thursday. Scores reported: Ireland 237 for 9 off 50 overs and West Indies 242 for 9 off 49.5 overs. And still in cricket, Captain Darren Bravo helped Trinidad and Tobago's Red Force to flourish on the opening day of their first-round match against Jamaica Scorpions Thursday. Choosing to bat first at the Brian Lara Stadium, Red Force batted all day to reach 241 for 3, with the left-handed Bravo ended unbeaten on exactly 50. The only real bright spark of the day for Scorpions came in the day's 8th over when Seema Derval Green tapped Kyle Hope leg before wicket for 8 with 13 runs on the board. But Red Force then batted in partnerships with Simmons, anchoring 2 key stands to ensure the hosts dominated proceedings. And that's the news. For PBCJ, I'm Simone Absalom. Pleasant viewing.